My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art painter. I'm coming to you from my art studio with another one of the school questions that I get asked. This one's, how do I get exactly what I want, right? And when it comes to paintings, right? When it comes to any, not just paintings, I say paintings because I'm a painter, but anything, photography, sculpture, whatever. How do I get it? How do I get exactly what I ask, what I want? How do I get it? There's many horror stories, and I've talked about this in other videos when it comes to commissioning, right? Many people have this idea that an artist is an artist in general, and many artists are not like that. Some artists are very, I don't know the word right now, but they can do different stuff, different styles, different things, right? Some artists can paint very abstract and also very realistic, and then they do different stuff, and you can see it in their portfolios or their shows or their studios. The way to do it is that you want to know what type of artwork really does the artist create. I've talked about it on my commissions. Go check some of those videos out if you have time. But I'll just tell you right here about this one. You want to be able to see what the artist does. If you want, let's say you have this modern furniture at home, right? And you want a piece. You love the pieces that the artist does, right? And you say, I love the style of the artist. I love what the artist does, but I want this specific things. This type of framing or this type of, maybe you're comparing it to something else. Maybe you're saying in your mind, I saw this piece by this other artist, but I know this artist, and I'm going in hopes that this artist can create something similar to that. I get asked this question here and there often. And the way to do it is to simply ask. Don't expect the artist, because sometimes the artists, they stick to what they know. They don't want to create a portrait, or they don't want to create florals if they do landscapes, or if they do portraits, they don't want to do landscapes, or vice versa. Maybe maybe they'll say, yes, I'm going to do that abstract piece for you, but they're landscape painters, and they really have no business in abstract unless they also paint abstract. By then you have to see, well, show me one of the abstract paintings you've done. You want to ask. It's very simple, just ask. That's how you get what you want. You got to ask the right questions. Look, Mr. Artist or Miss Artist, I want this piece. It looks like this in my mind. Let me show you some reference photos. Or this is the kind of stuff that I like. I like your style, but I would like to see that style maybe in a horse, a portrait of a horse. I ride horses. I have a ranch or whatever, and I want it to look modern. Just ask them. If the artist is professional, they'll say, you know what, yes, I can do it for you. I'm going to make the best horse portrait for you, you've ever seen. If the artist is not professional, even if the artist is professional, he's going to tell you, yes, I can, or no, I can't, right? If the artist is professional, he'll say, you know what, I can't. It's just not my thing. I want to be able to give you the best, but I can refer you to someone else, or I'm going to look for someone who can do that for you, whatever. If the artist is not professional, be careful, because the artist might say, you know what, I can, but not show you something to prove that they can. So you have to be able to see, you have to be able to trust the artist. Is the artist professional enough? Their skill level? Have they worked with someone else? Have they done stuff like that? And there's no reason why not to ask. You're gonna live with a piece. Might as well ask. That's all. I know it turns into a long rant, but it's very simple. To get what you want in the type of painting, the type of framing, the size, and all of that, you want to make sure you ask. Ask everything. Ask from the size, from what type of framing do you do? Do you do any framing at all? Ask these little questions. Maybe prepare a little set of questions. Mr. Artist, do you do this type of painting? Do you do this? The artist is going to say, you know what, this is what I do. This is the type of framings that I have. This is the scope. This is, they're going to give you a quick presentation of what they do. And you can say yay or nay. But you got to ask. My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art painter, and you can always ask me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.